It's August 18th, and we're hearing mortgage rates are going to hit 8%. Well, yes, in certain cases, they may already be for investment properties, multi-unit, what we call the non-traditional lending products. But yes, mortgage rates are high. I think I saw an article, which I think is right. They're highest they've been in 21 years. Now, if you know me, I say not to follow the 10-year Treasury bill. And I did see somewhere where the headline saying the Treasury bill, the 10-year Treasury hasn't been this expensive or rates this high for decades. And actually, the end of October was a little bit worse. But what we did see in October is we did see an improvement. We saw an improvement in mortgage rates. Now, some other things have taken effect. And most of the economists I follow have had predicted that we'd see rates a little bit lower by now. But we had a couple things here. The Fed doesn't seem to have or they don't feel like they have a good grip on inflation. We had the downgrade from Fitch, which has been fueled by some, the budget deficit spending, that line where they ended up spending more money, again, creating more debt, driving interest rates up. The Fed's, tried to slow things down. We're starting to see some effects there as we're seeing the rate of inflation calm down some. Job numbers, the job market, on the headline numbers, it looks like employment is getting tighter and tighter. But we're also seeing, if you delve into it, the number of hours worked, the number of part-time versus full-time jobs, what they call death life cycle or death birth rate cycles, really are kind of masking a little bit of weakness there. But we are seeing, some of these labor agreements, which are driving prices up. One in particular that we've all seen in the headlines is UPS. So hopefully inflation will calm down. The board of leading economic indicators, definitely sees it looks like a recession is coming, although they are saying it's going to be very mild, and that would be the last quarter of this year, first quarter of next year. That being said, home prices will continue to rise because we have a huge supply problem. When rates come down, it's going to drive prices up some more. So it does not make sense for somebody to wait. Now, the other thing is, while consumers have been spending money, we've hit $1 trillion of credit card debt now in this country, exceeded that. So that's going to slow down. People have a lot of equity in their houses, I believe over $200,000 on average. A big chunk of that is people can take away. But in a lot of cases, it's going to make more sense for somebody, even if they're at a 3 or 4% mortgage rates, to sell their house, use some of the equity to pay bills, borrow the money on the next house, as opposed to pulling the cash out of their house. So we can go through those scenarios. Anyway, just want to give you that update. Don't let the headlines totally freak you out. And maybe it will create a chance to have a little less buyers out there for a few days and some opportunities to get a house. Have a great weekend. Let us know what we can do for you. Thanks.